Next question is from DJ Espresso Official. He says, have you ever had a laptop or speaker fail at a wedding? If so, things, what contingencies do you have in place for things like equipment failures? All right. So I've had a laptop fail. Pretty much, if you've seen one of my gig logs, I was doing a corporate gig and pretty much the laptop just crashed. It pretty much, music went off. All right. So you really can't even predict or prevent those things. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. It's definitely out of your control. So what do I have in place of that is I always have an iPad or a phone connected, and whatever songs playlist that I have for the wedding, I have it downloaded on the actual iPad and on my phone. And I say downloaded, meaning it is available if internet is not available. So that's that. All right. So that's what I do. So I do that so laptop is the main, but then I have my iPad and I have my phone already set up and ready to go. All right. As far as speakers, I haven't had a speaker fail. I mean, so when I do bring my subs out, well, when I do weddings, I have one or two configurations. I'm having two Evolve 50s, or I'm having two ETX 15 tops and a sub. Very seldom that I bring two tops without a sub. So if one of the speakers fail, I have one speaker there. All right. But for one speaker to fail, I mean, it's really hard for it to happen unless you're just pushing it, and you're not really pushing like that on weddings. Like I said, if anything, they're going to tell you to turn it down versus turn it up. So the closest that I've ever had a speaker fail was my ETXs. I was doing an outside wedding in Phoenix, Arizona. The whole wedding, inside and outside, the whole wedding, the ceremony and reception, cocktail hour, all that was outside and beating sun. I think it was like in July or something like that, super hot. The speaker didn't fail. It just went into its protection mode, to where overheat protection, to where it would just get too hot, and then pretty much it lowered the volume, cut the bass, so you really couldn't turn it up. It was like that. So good thing that happened during the cocktail hour when really nothing was going on. People just mingling. So as soon as the sun cooled down, it was fine. But that was it was extreme circumstances. Every wedding is not like that. And now, I take precautions. If I know if I'm going to be out in the sun, bring an umbrella, things like that. So, but for speakers to fail, it's kind of rare. But if it does fail, hopefully you're not doing the event with just one speaker. You are running two. So, yeah. Steve says, I bring two laptops always. How was the hookup with the iPad or iPhone running Serato DJ Pro? So, I don't hook it up through Serato. I hook it up through my external mixer. And I do that for that reason. So that way, if the controller or the laptop goes out, that mixer is standalone. So long as it's powered, it'll still go through your speakers without the controller or the laptop hooked up. So I do it that way. So that way, if something happened, you have a separate source to where you can play music through. So I do that through just like an aux cable. One end is RCA and the other end is USB-C. Yes. EVs, man, I like them. No complaints. They look good. Got a good ecosystem. I don't use any of the Bluetooth features or anything. I just run my joints, straight. But yeah, on the podcast link, you can submit your question there. If you don't want to ask it here in the chat, you can also use the link, go to the website, submit your question. And if you do submit a question, you do get a free ebook as well. So just keep that in mind and get a freebie for that. Also too, you can sign up for a newsletter so that way you can get notified whenever I drop new episodes. The audio versions is available only on the website. The YouTube versions of the video versions is available on the website. But if you want to see the YouTube, like the video versions of it, you want to become a channel member on my YouTube. As you can see here, you see how the YouTube is blocked out here. It's grayed out. You can listen to it, but you can't watch it. But all these other ones, you can click on here through the website and watch them on YouTube that way. So